Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. You know, Blowing the Beautiful, I'm, they have this cringy sense of humor, and I am genuinely wondering, was some of this or this segment a joke, right? Now, it does lead to Brooke's insecurities. And let's just be real for a hot minute. And I've said this before, and it just bears repeating. We have an ex in town and you're spending time with the person, you know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever, there's going to be a level of insecurity. And so this idiotic scene, and that's literally what it is, does bring up her insecurity. Now, Riz says that he has a way of helping Taylor with her broken heart syndrome. Taylor is a very logical, scientific person. She deals in facts. She That's what she is. For some odd reason, instead of, I don't know, having a therapist come over, he decides to sit there and bring in some new age bullshit. This woman comes in, she talks about chakras and energy and aura, and I'm like, are, are you serious? This is the woman that you brought in to help Taylor. Taylor, who is logical, is going to follow the instructions of some new age voodoo hippie bullshit. This is why I sit there and say, does Born the Beautiful just has this way of cringy humor? Now, I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say that some of the stuff she said wasn't true about how the mind and the body they work in tangent. Um, if you feel mentally sick, it can literally cause you to be sick, right? It's not everything she said was entirely wrong. But there is no way in hell I would ever go to somebody that's not there talking about chakras and this and that and the third. Of course, Reg knows all about it. She was not there quoting all some stuff and he knew it verbatim. Okay, that's nice. You know some whatever crap that she's talking about. But while they're doing this whole, you gotta hold her heart and hold her chest and everything like that, Brooke is saying all this and she ain't happy. Now, I do think on some level, yes, it's alarming when you have your man sit there and touch another woman or whatever, even if it's in a setting like that. But on the same token, I mean, look what they're doing when Taylor describes it to you. She's talking about chakras and aura and stuff like that. I don't know if the energy that I saw in the previews is entirely necessary. Now, she does sit there and talk to Eric, and Eric is like, I get it, you don't like um Rich spending all this time with her, they share kids and everything like that, and I think Brooke is like, I get that. I get that they want to catch up and everything like that, but she's been in town for a while. And, she's like, maybe even on a subconscious level, I don't like her spending this much time with um, you know, with Ridge. Like her feelings and everything are valid, and Eric is not trying to calm them. But I mean, in reality, how much calming can you really do? On top of the fact that this is already a weird. When you think about it all, it's a weird. I don't even know what the hell to sit there and even call it. I mean, they were involved, and then you decided to sit there and be like, I'm gonna sit there and get with your son now. I get they're not blood related, but it's still just Now Carter walks in and he sees Liam and Hope hugging. He's like, maybe I kind of came in during a bad time or whatever. And Liam leaves, and Carter's like, he wants to get back together with you. And I get it. Yeah, share history. You're a beautiful woman. Blah 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 blah. And Hope pretty much just reassures me, like, hey, listen, I get it. I was thrown, but at the end of the day, we're not together. We're not together for a lot of reasons. One of those reasons is because of Carter. Because they share whatever connection that they have. She pretty much is like, I want to sit there and see where this goes. So, they kiss and everything like that, just to, whatever. Um, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. And if Liam is going to sit there and fight to get Hope back, which he didn't sit there and fight to sit there and save his marriage or whatever with Thomas, but for some odd reason now, because of the limited cast and everything like that that they're doing, this is what makes sense. Amazing. Ivy was in town and, they kissed and everything like that, and you can always sit there and see what's good with Ivory. But for some odd reason, he wants to sit there and go back to a level of insanity. And I mean with both of them, you know. On some level, like I said, I understand why they could get back together. They have history, they have a different perspective. They can sit there and learn from their mistakes, and they can sit there and make their relationship stronger. And I do wholeheartedly believe that. But I also believe on the flip side that I didn't work out for a couple of reasons. And maybe instead of trying to get back together and it not working, trying to get back together and it not working, maybe you should just sit there and settle just on being co-parents and not ruining that relationship. Keep that relationship stable for your daughter and for each other. What else wound up happening? I feel like that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I feel like that's about it for the most part. One other thing I want to sit down and I guess talk about the previews is that Steffi comes in and Steffi sees, Steffi walks in and you got Hope and Carter kind of just like moving away from each other. And she's like, oh, what's going on here? And I'm like, once you figure out what's going on there, you should be grateful because at this point, hell, at least she ain't sitting there trying to be with your man anymore. At least she isn't sitting there practically having eye sex with your eye sex with your husband anymore. So maybe you should sit there and just kind of take the win and let it be what it is. Now, I feel like there's probably some more that I might have missed here or there, but that's the general gist of the episode. And of course, if I missed anything, write it in the comment section below. Or better yet, come to the live stream tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, and Young and Restless. With that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.